Looking for royalty-free music? Discover Epidemic Sound. Find the perfect track for all your content.
What's up, Andre?
What's going on? What's going on? Mm,
What's
Tired.
good? Hey, bruh.
You said what?
Just another day, man.
Yes, sir. February 1st. First day of the month. First day of the month. Let's see what we can get into. We got news at 10 o'clock, too. And one thing I noticed about news at 10 tends to make reversals, so we'll see what happens. But let's just get right on into it. Previous day's high and low. Previous day's high has already been traded through. I am keeping in mind that yesterday was a bullish day too, so we have a high chance that price could likely continue to move bullish. You have the previous day's low down here. Right down here. Now we're going to put the 12 a.m. open right here. Then we're going to get the Asian session range, which is going to be right here from 18 o'clock all the way to the 12 a.m. So we have the small Asian range right here. So now make this orange. First thing I notice. Got you. I always forget that. Hold on, let me fix this cam.
Okay.
Like that. There we go. Alright, bet. Now all I put is previous day's high, previous day's low, the 12 a.m. open line, and then I did the Asian session. So first thing I notice is right down here we have the low of the day that was created at 4:45 in the morning. This could potentially be the low of the day if we continue this uptrend, but more than likely we might not, but we'll see what happens. Price made this low of the day after tapping into this 15-minute bullish order block for a second time. Tapped into it for a second time, so there's a likelihood that price could likely maybe come back into it a little more, clear that liquidity before going even higher. That's something that could potentially happen. And then right up here we have the high of the day. So far, this high of the day was created at what time? Depending on the time it was made, it could tell us a lot about whether it's going to be the high or low. It was made at 3 in the morning, so there's a high chance this could end up being the high of the day also. So let's pay attention to how price respects this area up here. We did clear the previous day's high, so something that could potentially be looking to happen is we'll be looking to have a potential scenario on clearing the sell side liquidity of the Asian session range, because I don't think it's been cleared yet. It got close, but never got right to it. So ideally, targeting the Asian session range if we're bearish, along with targeting this low below here. That would be another area I would look to potentially have as a target if we're short, if we're going short. Now let me get all of our big figure levels. So we have 35,200 right above where we made this high. We have 35,000, 34,800. These are going to be the main ones I'm going to be using right now just because I don't want to have too many. So I'm going to leave these 35,200, 35,000. And then we have 34,800. These are the main ones I'm going to use right now. And then as targets, more than likely 35,500 is right up here. 34,500 is down here. Those will be bigger targets. But in between all of this, these are going to be main targets. Below these lows, above these highs, stuff like that. So we're going to keep all of these things in mind. Just like that. Just over here with that right there. Alright, so now that we have that, now let's go on to look at the 30-minute. The 30-minute is everything's pretty bullish. Rejected this area down here. We can even refine this to an even smaller order block. Like that. On the 30-minute, comes to the hour. Hour is pretty bullish also. So something we could be looking for is a potential retracement to continue going higher. So that's something we could look for. Now here, let me do another thing. Let me pull this fib from this low to this high. Anticipating if we have a retracement, we could look to continue going long. Let's see, get rid of this. So from this low to this high currently where price is, it'll probably keep on making it higher, fixing it, but we could potentially look to get a pullback to take price even higher. Or from this area here, let's see if price retraced into a fib area, or from the area that it's currently in, price is going to just overall drop and then more than likely continue the drop. So these are just two scenarios that we're looking for. Now we're going to go keep our mind based off the higher time frames, and we're also going to look at NAS 100 also to see how similar they're looking. If NAS is looking more bearish or bullish, we'll be able to get a good insight also. So it's going to do the same thing. Mark the previous day's high. So I'm going to mark the previous day's low. The previous day's high is significantly closer than the previous day's low. And as you can see, it's been cleared again, just as US 30 did. Let's get the Asian session range. Just like that. Small range again. The Asian session box, make it orange. Now let's also get the 12 a.m. open right here. You see that we made this low down here that cleared all this liquidity to the right at 440, and this is currently the low of the day as of right now. And then we have this high of the day that was created at 3 in the morning. So we have similar situations all the way around. We're just overall in this big range right now. We're just in this big range currently price trading in. So let's look at where we are price wise. So let's see, we have 15,000 right above here, 14,800, and then we have 14,900 in here, 14,100. These are just going to be areas that we're going to target because we have 15,200 up here also, but these mid ones, the mid figures, so 15,100, 15,900, these are going to be ideally just small in between areas that price could likely move away from, and then we'll have 14,700 and the rest will just leave. So these are the main ones price is going to be trading within as of right now, and I'm also going to be using these as potential targets if I do get into a trade. The rest are good. I don't feel like fixing them right now. So right now we're just waiting for a sign of what is either going to happen right now. Is price going to be more bullish or bearish? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the higher time frames, and I'm going to try to figure all that out. So let's go to here. Let's go to the daily. Get rid of all of this right now. Everything is pretty bullish on the daily, and if I take my fib from this high to this low and try to see if there's any fib levels, currently we're at a 38.20% level. We're also at this daily breaker block, so there's more than likely going to be some sort of reaction, and we're currently rejecting this big figure. What is this? 35,200 level over here. So we're rejecting 35,200. We came into this breaker block. We're showing a willingness that price is more than likely going to try to potentially sell off. So that's something to keep in mind. Let me check NAS 100. NAS 100 isn't as clean. If we look all the way to the right, we have this breaker block over here. The price is kind of pushed through this. So right now, price is more than likely going to continue bullish. And if I pull my fit from the last move on NAS to here, we're currently moving to the 62%. So NAS looks like it has a chance to continue moving bullish, while US30 shows more signs that it could potentially want to have this drop. But we'll see what happens. We are rejecting. We are losing that momentum. But it's still early on, so let's just see what happens. It's all just a matter of waiting right now. We are in this big range. We did clear the previous day's high, but it could easily just have been a false break scenario. We're retesting now to continue to go lower. So let's see. High of the day was made during London session. Low of the day was made during early New York session. So it's kind of hard to tell right now. Honestly, we're like just ranging. Kind of hard to get a good directional bias. Simply, all we got to do is just wait for a pullback and wait to see how price reacts at those levels. And if it shows us form of reaction at these levels at a certain time, that might be all we need to really get into a trade. So I'm looking to more than likely buy at 1400, 14,900 on NAS. More than likely to buy there. And I would probably feel more comfortable looking for a sell on US30 if given the opportunity. Instead, I don't really like the sell opportunity over here. US30 has more of a sell. Previous day's high. If we get this engulfing candle, we can more than likely anticipate price to have this drop to the downside. So yeah, it's kind of good that I'm keeping on two other sides, because one setup looks better for a sell than the other one. NAS looks like if we can get this drop into 14,900, we'll be at the fib. We'll be retesting the Asian session high, along with retesting the previous day's high to then push higher. And then over here, if we can get into bearish engulfing, I think that would be a good sign that price is gonna try to come lower. So we'll see. That's what I am assuming. And then we also have news at 10 o'clock too. So we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna go to the bathroom before anything happens. We got like 15 minutes to the open. Stretching my legs. Ugh. Alright, we got a bearish engulfing on US30. Kind of. No, I want to say bearish engulfing.
It's starting to play out the time and price. You know, like it could be the start of it. We just gotta wait.
I need to go. Check the 30 minute. 10 minutes for the 30 minutes to close. Not bad. How big of a stop loss is this area? Damn, 45. I think 50 pips is gonna be the ideal. Where are we at in price? 150. Nice. Trying to see where would be a good sell area. Not trying to get in just to get in. Alright, hold on. Let me get real deep on the time frame. Did we clear this low? Alright, let's wait for possible retracement. After we cleared this low, maybe is this gonna be a market structure shift though? How big will this stop loss be? I would give it like 30, 35 just to be safe. Where's this high at over here? Matter of fact. I don't know. Part of me wants to use a 50 pip stop just because US30 been a little bitch, man. A little bitch lately. How wide would 50 pips? That give me a good risk reward still. This 15-minute candle's flipping bullish. I don't know. Let me see. We got this 5-minute order block here. See how price reacts. Let me get my MetaTrader out just in case I see something. Nah, it's pushing right now. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna stop yet. Until I might have to just wait for it to close. Check done. Alright, that's a good closure. I like that. Part of me wants to take the risk on this trade here. What about a 40 pip stop loss? Kind of want to get in. Let it get to 62% one more time. Right in there. Oh. Alright, I'm taking the sell. Anticipating with a 40 pip stop loss that it will drop. Not the right one I wanted to put. Oh, got a whole bunch here. 40 pip stop loss, wide enough so if it comes to this high, I still got room to watch it, but it's tight enough to where if we come down to this low, it's still impossible 1 to 2. So let's see how this plays out. Damn, that came out of nowhere. Fuck my nose up. Move. Goddamn. Alright, I got in at 124, 35, 124. Plus 40, 35, 164, 35, 164.
Even if it tests the range, the Asian session, like 12 a.m. open, it's still a 1 to 2 risk reward.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I try to keep the stop loss not too wide, but not too small. But I have enough room to where if anything goes wrong, I can see it. I can cut it off before it gets to the full risk at least above this high if it doesn't make a false break scenario. So that's at least like half of the stop loss right there. So it's just managing risk. But if it gets to that point, hopefully it doesn't. But if it gets to that point, we'll see. We are on the lower time frame, so I'm keeping that in mind. I want to wait for this 5-minute candle to close in 45 seconds. Yeah, it does look like we're kind of counter trend trading it right now. But as long as it doesn't come above this high, we're good. But if it comes above this high, we're either going to be getting reversal scenarios again, or it's just going to overall keep this overall lending continuation trend to possibly not have that much of a pullback. What's NAS doing? Not really much. Oh yeah, it's pushing in there now. We'll see. Let's see how it reacts. Got a stop loss for a reason.
Yeah, that looks like a. We'll see what happens. It might need a retracement, but if it's bullish, baby. It's gonna break out that high and go grab some liquidity.
Okay.
But that's why we have stop losses. Others who don't
Facts.
have stop losses are getting wrecked. It's all predetermined, premeditated, with intent. I'll trade this way, Andre. Although it's still stressful, it's not as stressful as the old days, bro. Honestly.
What? You said what?
I said, although this trading is the way that we trade is less stressful. Like I like the way that we trade compared to the old days. This is nothing. This is no stress at all. It's already predetermined. Every move has intent. You know, there's stop losses placements for a reason, not just random. It's for a reason. You know, it's all you know, having fun at the end of the day.
Alright, it's coming across as high. I want to see if it reacts, starts to reject it. If it doesn't reject it, then I'm just gonna cut it and just try to get another opportunity. But it closed pretty bullish. I don't know. Man, that's why I've been hating US30. Been getting finessed. Got in on a rejection, and that shit just flipped. Yeah, I'm gonna just cut it short. Cut this trade short. I know it's probably gonna be a loss, so I'll just wait.
What if it's the 10 o'clock that's the reversal? I'd be all laughing.
It could.
Fucking news, man. I hate how that it literally affects people's decisions. Important, I guess.
Yeah, I think NAS is probably gonna come for these highs at this point. Makes more sense.
1500 level or 15,000 level?
Yeah, around there.
Quarter block. Yeah. Asian session range was just today, just sideways. Boom.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look to buy any of this either, so it's just real bullish.
Trending day, is that what you call it?
Yeah, it could. That's if it keeps going higher, though. If it goes past this high, then it's more likely it's gonna trend. Then at that point, I'm not really gonna look for shorting opportunities, unless it just has a big ass falls break. But oh, no, it all depends. Like we're still holding this right here. We're so close to 35,200, so it's like wouldn't make sense for it to not push.
And we got minute. This is gonna be interesting how this sets up.
Probably just gonna keep pushing for right now. Yeah, it's not even inside this fib no more. Over here it still looks potentially wanting to reject, but this looks like it wants to fall more.
Yeah. Probably possible buys around the 50% range or Asian session low. Maybe. No, if it's gonna go, it's gonna go. Maybe it's gonna go fucking 10.
Hmm.
The order block.
Something like this. If we could break this low, a retest, I'll look to short. Right now, US30 is just doing its own thing. I don't even care what it's doing no more. Yeah, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna wait for NAS to show that it really wants to come lower first.
Okay.
There's the open. It's coming down. Now I'm gonna wait for that retest. I'm gonna wait for the retest. I'm gonna pull it from wherever it stops at. Say here. How about why would a stop loss be? If I get in at the 62, stop loss above all of this, I would have about a 30, 35 pip stop loss. We retest back to here. That would be. Oh, there's US30. Looks like it could go without me. I might wait for the US30 to retest and back to this engulfing. Stop loss above the high. I think that would be the better option here. What time frame is that on? 5 minute. Yeah, if we can retest this on a 5 minute, I'll get in with a stop loss above this high. And we getting that? Come on, a little bit higher. Or not? A little bit higher. Retest that order block. Come on, just a little bit higher. Just a little bit higher. Or not? Yeah, because NAS is falling, but I don't want this to leave it out me. Come on, retest it, man. Why you be like that? Why you be like that?
Oh, I got you, Andre.
Come on, retest it, man. Retest it. We're just getting ready for this long. Yeah, it's falling. Come on, you gonna retest it? Yeah, US30? What you doing? Nah, it doesn't look like it's gonna retest it. Whoa, no trade it is. How's it reacting? NAS is reacting from this level down here. Could be getting ready to go long, but from the way this is looking, it looks pretty bearish.
I got in at 14,955.35.
I ain't getting. It didn't come to that order block, so I ain't getting.
What's it called? Right at the market, right before the market opened, I saw that doji or that candle print with the wick towards the bottom, the top side.
It's retracing now, but this doesn't look like it's gonna be a retrace. This looks like it's flipping.
I have a stop loss entry, so right now it's risk free because it went past the 1-to-1. I had a 50-point stop, so
I go long here. I'm thinking about going long NAS with a 40 pip stop loss. I think that's right here. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to the original bias. I'm a long NAS from here. 14,900 stop loss below here. If it takes me out, well, it is what it is. That's why I have my stop loss in a specific area. If I take this out, well, I'm done. Simple as that. see what happens. I think it has a good chance of going bullish. Keeping the overall trend. US 30 is flipping bullish. Got this engulfing, so I think that's a good sign. Oh yeah, I think we'll be good. Let me see. Get to 15-minute over here. Yeah, it retraced it, but I didn't like how it retraced after coming all the way down here. That's not a good sign. Yeah, that's it. Flipped. Now I wait for this to play out. Come on, get rid of these. Come on, all this shit in here. There we go. Shit. There we go. That's what I like to see. If we can get above all these highs, that would be ideal scenario. We'll see. So I'm just waiting. US 30 it's kind of shitty right now. It's in this range. But it does look like it's gonna flip bullish.
Yeah, it does. Fucking US 30 held. It's having that pressure to the top side where those previous days highs were.
It's gone. That's why I said it could either be a retest, but it's staying in this range. That's why I got a little insight for NAS, because NAS was still in this area. And US 30 never even touched it. So I just put my stop below the low, anticipating that's the low of the day, and if it is, it shouldn't be touched. So we just wait. Yeah, US 30 is flying, so US NAS should be following up next. Once we clear these highs, I'm gonna be break even. I'll be break even before then, but so ideally I'll be break even and looking to take something off at around 15,000, just to pay for that small loss I took. You gotta wait though. It just doesn't want to push it. Just come lower. Where you going, Nash? You don't want to go lower. You want to go higher. Yeah, sometimes they be doing little opposites though. It's like weird sometimes. So you never know. Nash could end up still wanting to come lower.
Having liquidities. You know how price pushed all day yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm grateful that it was a winning trade for me, but like I started thinking about it, I was like, if I'm a day trader, then shouldn't I at least be just like trailing price if I get in at the right time and trade just follow it? Like it just makes sense. It's
You
called
could.
I'm about to get stopped out.
Yeah, you went long too?
Yeah, I ended up closing at 1.2%, and then giving back about half for that. Yeah, I gave back about half. But... all right, still a little profitable.
Yeah, it's coming to stop loss. Well, looks like it does not going to hold that low of the day, so it's more likely it's going to keep on trending downwards. It is what it is. What was today then? New York London continuation? Kind of.
Maybe.
More wants to go higher. Who knows? US 30 is still pushing, so I mean, direction's there. Like I said, this is really the low of the day, and it's not going to get tapped into. I don't care how close it gets to it. If that's really the low of the day, it should not get tapped into.
It's been the low today, 50% Asian range. That NOS trade is still going. It barely took some liquidity.
Come on. US 30 is playing out today long, but NAS being very delayed. Man. Yeah, they're doing like total opposites.
Yeah, yesterday Nas was the one that was flying. Well,
Hmm.
I guess they both did.
They both did eventually. But today it looks like they're doing the opposites like hell. Unless US30 is just delayed to short.
So New York reversal on Nas.
Maybe. It could. It'll probably happen after the news though. Yeah. Come on, just help me out then. I don't feel like just waiting for the news.
About to kick rocks for the day.
Yeah, it just closed real low, real bearish. I'll put this in Goldfinger. This is a wild engulfing. That on 5 minute? 1 minute engulfing. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna come for it. USA cleared this high, tapped into 35,200, clearing this high. NAS looks like it's about to clear this low. Doing like the opposite things right now.
Wait.
Yeah, it looks like it's about to come stomp me out. It's close. More likely to stop me out than not stop me out, so. Yeah, it's coming down. Tap stop loss didn't exit me out, but it's about to. Rejecting again. God damn it. Make up your mind, fam. Man, yeah, they're doing like opposites. Yeah, it's so close to stop loss. I don't know how it hasn't. They're now triggering me out. Alright, I'm done. We done.
All right, Andre. It was a pleasure, man.
Alright, Birdie. Same time tomorrow.
Look forward to this time every day, plus the gym. So this is my happiest time of the day, bro. Stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Alright, bro. You be safe.
You too, bro. Later.
We done, guys. Yeah, Nas ended up just going short the whole time. It is what it is. Took my 2 L's. Wish it would have went long like US30, but shit, as you can see, US30 came, cleared these highs, and I was looking to go short again. So I don't know. I'm not gonna take any more risk. I already took my trades for today. I wish I could have caught that short on Nas or that short on US30 like I was anticipating, but it just wasn't playing out. Nas had this nice little drop. Ideally up here would have been a good area to go short from, but in this time I didn't think it was just gonna drop. So it is what it is. Can't win them all. Now you can see just target the previous day's low, targeting the Asian session low, and it's just dropping. So US30 is probably gonna do the same thing similarly. So what thing you could do is potentially wait for a possible retracement on US30 to catch this expansion to the downside. So what I would do is wait for it to come up a little bit. Stop loss above this high, ideally. That's really it. Just wait for that. I'll see what it does. I'll give you guys like a little free signal if given one in the next 5 minutes. It's dropping. If it doesn't retrace, then there's not going to be a sell opportunity for you guys, honestly. No point in just rushing into a trade. Right in this area, I would say wait for it to come back into. this would be a good area to wait for, right in here. Could come a little bit shorter and do it, but I think this would be the most ideal to give you the best stop loss. That's if you get that retracement though. Yeah, this is dropping over here. So you just wait for this to slowly retrace and then look to go short because you already know the overall direction. This is more or less waiting for an entry that makes sense where you can get a good risk reward and good stop loss placement. Because I could just enter here with a wide stop loss, but that's not what I would do. That's not part of how I trade. I wait for specific areas to come into and look to short those specific areas. I think the 30.20% actually might be an even better area, just based off the fact that this is significantly higher up. So if you go down to 1 minute, I think right in here is the best area to look to short at. Right in here. That's if it even gets into there though. And then from there, ideally you would have at least 74 pip stop, which is kind of wide. I ain't gonna lie. It looks like it's gonna keep on dropping though, so doesn't look like you'll get much of opportunity to short if you don't just want to hop in. If you want to hop in, then go ahead, but I personally wouldn't. Yeah, it looks like it's coming down the gun. I'll wait, I'll give it like another minute or two, but if it comes down to this point dropping, then I'm just done. I'm not even gonna look at this no more. Yeah, US30 is not looking nice. That's why I haven't been trading US30. It's just not as clean. I don't know what's been up with it, but NAS 100 has been giving way more cleaner trades in my opinion. Like, look at this. Clean ass trade. Yeah. It's dropping, bro. Once it gets this 12 a.m. candle without having a retracement, I'm done looking at it. Done looking at it. Simple as that. There we go. We're getting some sort of retracement now. Alright, we're retracing into it. At this point, now you'll be debating whether you would want to take those sells or not. In my opinion, it is a little risky just due to the stop loss placement. It's like an 80-70 pip stop loss, which is kind of crazy. So if you were to get in, make sure you go in low risk. Yeah. We'll see what happens. I think price is going to go short from here, but whatever happens, happens. On that note, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you were able to find this video helpful at all. I'm going to just get rid of all of this, and I'm going to journal the trades. Whatever happens, happens. I think price is going to more than likely continue to fall lower, but at the end of the day, who knows? Price is going to do what it wants to do regardless how I feel. So let's just see what happens. I think price is at likelihood to still come lower, so we'll see. But right now it is looking like it wants to push bullish again, so we'll see. Only time will tell. But on that note, hope everyone enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you stay motivated by the fear of being average, and I'll see you guys in the next video.